Hey guys, back again as usual with the weekly speed paint. Don't worry, right brain won't burst out like last time. I learned my lesson and let her out off camera. And don't worry if I sound a little stuffy. Allergies just started early. Anyways, since you met one side of me last time, I thought it was only fair to show you the other here. Left splitter, activate! Guys, I introduced to you my left brain, though I just call her Lefty for short.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot going on in this first frame.
Right brain throw you across the world again last video?
Yep. At least I can get back easy with this thing. It's kinda quiet without her, to be honest.
Did you get any sleep last night? You look like you had an all-nighter.
Well, I tried, but ever since my last speed paint, I've been having constant nightmares. It's been stressing me out.
I told you not to drink coffee before bed.
I stopped doing that, Lefty. It didn't change anything. And even then, it makes my dreams extra vivid. It doesn't cause the constant nightmares that have been screwing my sleep schedule up.
Nah.
It also wouldn't be causing what the nightmares were. It's the same one. Over and over again. Settings are different, but they all end the same way. Going on about my life, Shadow Horse thing appears and kills my loved ones. I'm held back and can't do shit. Tragedy ending. Watch, rinse, repeat every night. Knowing what I'll inevitably go through when I pass out. It's like the anticipation when I set an alarm and it involuntarily keeps me up.
I think it's that necklace you're stuck with.
That could be it. At least for the nightmares. People don't just have the same one every night without fail.
It's not just that. You've been physically changing since you put that on.
I don't have any proof of the physical stuff, though. Burns and mystery forehead burns haven't been healing much. But I've had one that took longer than this. The tiny burn on my arm was just a pixel of skin, and that healing took an eternity.
I'm telling you, you gotta take that thing off.
I've tried, Lefty! I'm still figuring out how, but you know it's not coming off for now. The back's locked in my skin. I know this thing is bad news, and I would have gotten it off by now if I could. And that's not the only odd thing on my plate right now, because after you were last desummoned, I found this thing in my closet.
The stuffed animal?
Yeah. You know how I said I felt like I was being watched since I put the necklace on? Well, when I looked closer at this thing, it had cameras for eyes. Active ones. I tried to cut them out, but trying that literally broke my scissors. I did blindfold it, though. That seems to be working.
Sparkle Fluffyton. I'm how you started playing pretend. I'm all you will be and how you will end. Yeah, you need to get rid of this thing.
I've tried that so many times. It keeps teleporting back in every time I take it out of the apartment. It's like that one annoying house guest that just won't leave. I'm hoping I can find a solution to all this soon, because none of it is right. It shouldn't even be possible, but here we are.
You're in denial.
You know, it's kind of funny. As a child, I always believed magic existed, just like most kids my age. That's how it usually goes for a lot of stuff. We always pretend and fantasize ourselves going through the things from the stories we love, as if it were a real world. It's all fun and games for the longest time, till it actually becomes our real world. We have no idea how to fight back. Who knows what could happen, or would have happened, if it was part of my world all along. Maybe I could have figured out what was happening sooner. Maybe I could have fixed this quick. Maybe I wouldn't even be in this spot in the first place.
Naomi.
Anyways, enough talking. Let's move on to the speed paint already before people click off. Roll the clips!
Naomi, stop.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Hush, little mockingbird, don't say When the night was closing in, I was alone and so afraid. Couldn't see the light, no. Then my world began to spin. Where's the beginning and where's my omega? Have to make it right. Oh yeah. There's a moment when you know that every teardrop has to go. Baby, piling up inside. It's time to glow. Could this moment be meant to be? Finding me here on your screen now. You're caught in between. I'm repeating your screams. There's nowhere to hide. Sleeping, but don't you remember? You followed the shepherd. It's time to wake up. I am inside your home. The door has been opened. The static is calling. Been waiting for you here forever and always. So admit your fears. Do they know you're here? You've made a bad decision. Nothing is worth the risk. Finding me here on your screen now. You're caught in between. I'm repeating your screams. There's nowhere to hide. Sleeping, but don't you remember? You followed the shepherd. It's time to wake up. I am inside your home. Seeing your face on another. You're running for cover. It's here at your door and time is running out. Turn on the screen and obey me. I'm coming to save you. It's time to wake up. I am inside your home.
And that's the end of the speed paint. Feels good to close it out for real again. Not that Right Brain did a bad job last time. I'll say this in advance, but the next speed paint won't be Dead by Daylight. The past few were just that by coincidence. Me and Lefty, thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. Hopefully I'll be feeling better by then.
Naomi, stop
Let's
that.
splitter! Deactivate!
Naomi, listen. If you don't fix things, that necklace is gonna kill you.
Regardless of my state, I'll see you again next week. And that's another cut and wrap. Lefty did have a point, though. I don't want this on me any longer than it has to be. Not much I can do about it right now, though. Huh? What was that? Oh, it's Sarah! Oh. Oh, no. He said, what? And he brought his friends on it too? That fucking dolphin! Why are some people like this? I'll be right over and I'll personally rip them a new one. They think they have divine right to treat my sister like that. They're sorely mistaken. Damn it. Not another stress migraine. What's going on? What the hell happened? That wasn't just a stress migraine. I could feel it. I couldn't even stand. It felt like my skull was being torn. What the? Torn apart? What the? My forehead. My cheeks. Is that bone? No, that can't be possible. I shouldn't have survived that. Oh, wait! I get it now. This must be another bad dream. I must have passed out while making the video. That has to be what it is. It makes perfect sense. I'll just splash some water on my face in the bathroom, and I'll wake up fine and dandy. I can pinch myself if that doesn't work. That has to work, though, because all this just has to be another nightmare. You're good, Naomi. You'll see you as your normal self in no time. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. What? No. Oh my God! Come on, Naomi. This is just a dream. Just wake up. Wake up. Wake up! This isn't a dream. This is real. I've got to get help. I've got to get this thing off. I have to call 911. It's okay, Naomi. You'll find a way out of this. You just have to figure out what's going on and isolate yourself in case this is going to hurt others. Once you have the answers, everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Ow! Why did my fingers become so sensitive? Screw it. I'm doing voice text. It'll have to be through voice call, sis. Period. I'll FaceTime you in a minute. Period. I'd head over there normally. But you know that necklace I can't take off I told you about the other day? Question mark. This is what it's doing to me. I'll call 911 or go to a hospital after this. But I don't want to go out unless I have to. Period. I don't want anyone getting hurt by whatever this is. Whatever it takes. Period. It's sent. What's going on in my throat? What is this stuff? Yep. I definitely made the right call by quarantining. What? Who's there? Where are you? What? Who's that? They're everywhere! Am I hearing things? Just leave me alone! You're not leaving, are you? I'm stuck with this thing. I'm stuck with all this. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who would do this? It's none of my classmates. I asked them all. But if none of them did it, who could have?
Finally! About time you got out of blind pajama face! We've seen transformations take much longer than this. Oh no! Don't mean I stuck up with blowing pissed about it!
Silence, you do. The length of a change isn't important. It's what we see in the time she drifts away. You can't let a good target go to waste, especially one so delusional. She thinks the world is better with everyone being accepted and treated with respect. But she's wrong. That's not how the natural world works. It never has been that way. It never will. There's a reason why people like her receive judgment throughout history. The beliefs of equity from people like her are corrupting what was a perfect working order. It's about time I sent a message to people like her. And yet, she's too blind to see expressing that side of her is destroying her from the inside out. Her descent will be the most entertaining lockdown I've seen in years.
She's the only right target in years of her life. Of course she'd be the most amusing in that bloody time frame. You know how rare finding one can be. The chances of someone meeting all the requirements are low, but they're never zero.
Like I said, this one will be worth the wait. She's had it coming for far too long. It's like I always say. You think pretend will set you free.
A lockdown soldiers, all you'll be. You see that too? Or see boys? Bring your bow in, pay the price.
I'll pay the price. It won't be much longer, and our livestock will be reared in our hands.
But what about her right brain? That could pose an issue with culture. Yeah, did you see her throw a human halfway across the road, planet? Goes right as terrible stuff! That, and she's our first balanced minded target we've ever had. We must proceed with the utmost caution.
I'm not too concerned. You both know I can handle manifestations all too well. I have everything under control. Our victory is assured as long as she remains in the real world during the remaining lockdown stages.
How long will it be till she's in full lockdown?
Now that she's been connected to the others, I'd give it 2 real weeks max. They're always quick to transform after that point. That, and she keeps insisting on expressing herself despite all it triggers.
And how long until she's in the blood facility?
I'd say around a real week, but that's hard to confirm. I wouldn't be too anxious on timing though. No matter how long they spend growing, every lamb is destined to go to slaughter soon enough.